Okay, hello everyone. How are you today? We are going to start with our online class strategy. And I have one student here, and that's okay because everybody else is going to have to do all of this material. And then later, you're going to have to turn it in, whereas the people in class do not. So here I have Yasina today, and if you look here, Yasina, can you see this on the screen? Can you see the screen? Yasina?
Señor.
Can you see the screen? ¿Puedes ver la pantalla?
Sí, señor.
Okay, good. Everybody, if you look down here where it says online class, okay, your lecture, the first part of the lecture is going to be in part 1. The second part of the lecture is going to be in part 2. The class activity, I'll explain at the end of this short lecture. Let's go ahead to this short lecture, and then we're going to review some of the activities that we've done in the previous, the book, and then we're going to talk about some of these. So, number 1, we talk in chapter number 1 about different windows. There's strategic position, strategic choice, and strategy in action. Now, we're going to use, as an example, we're going to use a Piloto and Coca-Cola. So let's go back here. Now, if we look at Universidad de Piloto, what's the environment for Universidad Piloto? Yasina, where is the Universidad Piloto? It's in Bogota, correct? It's in Bogota, see?
Sí, señor.
Okay, good. And why did you go to Piloto? Yasina, why did you go to Piloto, not another school? Location, price, purpose, the major or the culture. Why did you go to Piloto? Why Piloto? ¿Por qué tú fuiste, Yasina? ¿Por qué tú fuiste a Piloto?
Por el pensum, la capacidad.
Good, good. The pensum is the purpose and the capability. The program is the purpose and the capability. So, for example, in Piloto, 1, international business. See? Yasina, un razón?
Sí, señor.
Good, excellent. What about location in city? Do you want to go to Sabana in Chía? Es muy lejos.
Demasiado.
Es demasiado lejos. It's really, really far away. So you don't want to do that. What about the culture? Do you like the gente? ¿Te gusta la gente in Piloto?
Sí, sí,
yeah. So we can say culture, or we can say the participants. Okay. So like this other one, you can look at the strategic choices. For example, Yasina said this, it's international. It's international. That we have an international environment, or sometimes it's innovative. Is this your first class online, Yasina? ¿Esto es tu primera clase en línea?
Sí, señor.
Very good, very good. ¿Por qué tú tuviste en clase en línea? Why do you have a class online? So you can sit at home? So you can study from home?
No, por el trabajo.
Para trabajo. Good, good. Okay, now there's a business and a corporate level strategy. Think in Piloto, for the business level strategy is new options. New options. You want online classes porque están nuevas opciones, porque están nuevos tipos de trabajos or nuevos tipos de estudio. See? There's new types of study. Do you like to experiment with new types of study, Yasina? ¿Te gusta, okay, te gusta experimentar con nuevos métodos a estudiar? Por ejemplo, do you want to try online classes, or do you want to try classes in your trabajo? Classes dentro trabajo?
Sí, señor.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, Yasina, have you been to other countries? ¿Fuiste a otros países?
No, no, señor, no tenía la oportunidad.
¿Tú quieres?
Sí quiero.
Very good. Very good. So there's an international component. Do you want to study with professors from other environments, from other countries?
Sí, señor.
Okay. So that's the international. So these are strategic choices that Andres and the organizers here are using. Last, strategy and action. How do you process, evaluate, practice, change, and organize? Does Coca-Cola change? ¿Coca-Cola haces cambios? ¿Hay cambios de Coca-Cola un año del próximo año?
Sí.
¿Cuáles son diferencias? What are differences in Coca-Cola? Sabores, ¿sí?
Sabores, toda la forma que manejan el mercadeo, todo cambia.
Good. The way they manage the business. What about the bottles? The bottles are different. Okay. What about distribution? I don't know if you guys know. Do you know OXXO is Coca-Cola? OXXO is Coca-Cola. ¿Tú conoces esto, Yasina?
Sí, señor.
Yeah. So that's a different distribution choice. Okay. So all of those things. Now, we're talked about Piloto and Coca-Cola. Let's look at this. What is Glastonbury? Yasina, what is Glastonbury? You can answer in Spanish. Tú puedes respuestar en español.
No le escucho, profesor.
Okay. ¿Qué es Glastonbury? What is
No sabe.
Glastonbury?
Sí, es Glastonbury.
¿Qué es? Okay. In your book, you're supposed to be reading Glastonbury Festival. Okay. This is what we're reading right now. This is the case study we're going to be working on and the case study for the pub. So here in the beginning, you see, ¿puedes ver esto, Yasina?
Sí, señor.
Okay, super. So we said this is a rock festival, that they deal with rock festivals. They even talk about Rock El Parque here, okay? But then they talk about different international music festivals, okay? So this is our festival here. So our environment, if we go back here, our environment is not only England, but our environment is festivals in general. Yasina, did you go to Rock El Parque? ¿Tú fuiste a Rock El Parque or an otro sitio? An otro festival? No. Okay, good. So this is a business. This is a different business that happens here. Okay? Now, in this part, it's going to talk specifically about Glastonbury. So in part 1, we're going to see the part that talks about the environment. And in part 2, we're going to talk specifically about Glastonbury. Now I want to go up here This is the growth in festivals, but this is the ticket price. Is part of the problem the price? Yesina, ¿es parte del problema de ir a festivales que están muy, muy costosos?
¿Que son muy qué?
Costoso,
Es
muy
bastante
caro.
costoso. Sí.
See, look at Glastonbury in 2016. 3 days, $1,100. Okay? ¿Tú vas a pagar esto, Yesina?
No.
No. Good. I'm not going to pay it either. So this is an environmental problem. To go back here, this is a problem because the culture expects really good festivals, but they become really expensive because there's additional innovation or things like that. Then the changing price and the changing situation. Now, so this is what you're going to use for part one, which will be this. So what I want you to do, everybody who is face to face, all of the people who are going to, all of the people who are not here today, you have to write one paragraph, about 100 words, explaining the strategic position of Glastonbury using these three things. Let me go here. You're going to write the strategic position of Glastonbury using these. So the best way to do it, and I'll give you an example later. Okay, I'll give you an example next, after Yesina and I do this, is I want you just to do it like a little chart. Okay? I want you to do it like a little chart. And I'll give you an example in the second half of the video. Okay? Now, let's go on to part two. We talk about different layers of the environment. Here's your business. Okay, here's Piloto. Piloto has areas of competitors. Who's a competitor for Piloto? Yesina, ¿quién es un competidor para Piloto?
La Santo Tomás.
Sure. Santo Tomás? Sure. Online competitors? ¿Hay unos en línea?
Creo que el tecnológico, ¿cómo se llama?
Tú puedes aprender en España en línea. Hay muchos en línea. Okay. Now, the part on the left, this part on the left, pen. Okay, this part just talks about the business environment. This part talks about other things. For example, economic environment. La economía en Colombia, Yesina, ¿es difícil ahora?
Bastante difícil.
There you go. It's very difficult in Colombia right now. So maybe some people want to go to more expensive universities, but they can't. Or what about the legal environment? Maybe you want to go to Spain, but you can't get the visa. The technological environment. Yesina, en tu negocio, tú trabajas con capacitation en línea. Do you have online training in your business?
¿Sí?
See? No?
No.
Okay. Online training is becoming very much important. That's what we're doing here. Or, for example, the technological environment for Glastonbury. For Glastonbury, we can say you have to have video, okay? When you go to Glastonbury, what you're going to have to do, or any type of a festival, you're going to have video screens. You're going to have really big video screens. ¿Tú quieres mirar ¿Tú fuiste a concierto, Yasina? Have you gone to a big concert?
No, señor.
Okay, there's lots of people, so you have to see. Okay, then the global environment, for example, what's a big global problem now, Yasina? ¿Cuál es un problema muy grande global, internacional?
Un problema global en este momento el medio ambiente. Ahorita la salud está.
La salud, yeah, big time. Very, very big, which also affects the social environment. But then you also have the competitive environment. All of these things go together and affect your operations, management, marketing, finance, and research and development. All of these things go together. So, let's see if I can go down here and get this. There you go. Here's some more key activities. For example, in Piloto, the key activity is education. But do they do any other things? Ellos hacen educación, pero ellos hacen otras cosas? Cursos? Research. Research is good. Research is really important for Piloto. Good? Good. What about partners? Partners. Does your business have a partner?
No.
Oh, tu business tiene gente que hacen abastamientos, suppliers. Is a supplier a partner?
No.
Sí, a supplier is a partner. A supplier is a partner. Porque tú necesitas una relación muy fuerte con ellos. Okay, so esto is super importante. Okay, so you have suppliers. Who's your biggest customer? Who's your biggest customer? Para tu negocio.
Sí.
Do you have customers?
Sí, señor.
Okay, good. Who's your biggest customer? ¿Tú tienes un cliente muy grande?
No tengo uno muy grande.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Strategy. We're going to talk about the strategy, in other words, the market opportunity. Right now, there's lots of opportunities for online education, for example, because of the problems with health. So Piloto, there's opportunities for online education. Or what competitive advantage does Piloto have or Coca-Cola have? Maybe cost. Then we deal with knowledge management and structure. So what you have to do for this part is you're going to write the environmental issues, the operational issues, the strategy issues, and the structure issues. Okay? Now, how are we going to do this? What I want you to do, que quiero que ustedes hacen, is esto. I'm going to do a new one here. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to have you do is those of you who are face-to-face, are not here today. What you have to do in the first part, see here, you're going to explain the strategic position. I want you to have 3 basic categories. So you're going to have strategic purpose. This is for Glastonbury. 1, strategic purpose. Number 2, the strategic choices and the strategy in action. Then for the second part, you're going to put the pub. Now the pub is on page, let's get this so I can get this right here. Okay, moment. Oh. Good. So I want you to have the right case studies. So Glastonbury is on 541. Okay, Glastonbury. Oh, darn it. Glastonbury is on 541. And then the pub is on page number, it's after that. Sorry about this. Your case study is on, okay, your case is page. I'll give you the page later. Let's go ahead. I think it's on pub 563. 563. So with that, the first half of the lecture is over. We're going to work on this. Please work on your answer and work on it on a Microsoft Word document like this and save it, because there's one more question I'll give you at the end. So we're going to stop sharing now, and we're going to publish this. So